Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Arise in plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. Pulls it in on the run. And there are two outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Wendell on the run, throw to first, and that'll do it. It's the Mets nothing, Marlins coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill, Kodai Senga.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you know, you're looking at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Bottom of the first, Luis Arise stands in. And a pitch. And fouled off. That to right. Stewart sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Hit hard, that gets through. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Josh Bell. There's a strike. Soler leads off second with one gone in the inning. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the righty deals. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This one chopped up the middle. That's the inning. One left for Miami. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Lynn just absolutely killed it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. This one smoked out to left. De La Cruz hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. No score here in the second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike 2.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air, right field. Sanchez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
You'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting sixth,
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball popped up. Baden should have this one. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jesus.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Oh, 1 down. This one popped up. Senga moving under it. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back onto the third inning. And now the right fielder, DJ Stewart. Stewart measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. There's the strike. The pitch. In the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next for the Mets, Danny Mendick. Swung on, belted. Sanchez on the move, heading back some more. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Back to the top of the lineup, Rafael Ortega stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Just a slow ground ball this time. And now 2 gone.
The batter, number 10. Second
The batter now, Ronnie Mauricio. He's 0 for 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Mets leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Joey Wendell.
The shortstop, Joey
Senga goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was born in Japan. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Jacob Stallings now. And it's fouled away. Stallings getting the start at catcher, 33 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Ariz, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ariz, a former All-Star, a career batting average over 300, and they traded for him earlier this year. Up the middle. Over to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Alonso. Luzardo back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Chisholm going back on this one. Still going back. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Mark Vientos will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. In the air, foul off first. Bell under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Brett.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In the air out towards right center. Sanchez on the run. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1. He flied out to right his first trip. Fly ball down the line. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 left for the Mets. Still no score. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Marlins DH. Jorge Soler.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com. Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Now he steps off to reset. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out to short. Lindor tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits.
0-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is DJ Stewart. The wind and the pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And now it's going to be Danny Mendick.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Rafael Ortega getting ready to hit. Center field. Chisholm drifts towards it. Out number 2.
So a drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Mendick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out towards left center. Chisholm gliding to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Halfway through this one. Still no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Jake Berger.
Fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Strike two. Right through there, got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Mendick gliding to his right. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First time up was a pop out. And that one wrapped foul. And here it comes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ortega under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Miami down in order. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the three true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Now he breaks his bat. And he picks it up in foul territory.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
This one in the air, center field. Chisholm makes his way towards it, makes the grab on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Vientos, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball. Well struck right field. Sanchez going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. And we still have no score. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring newer used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations.
Senga back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
0-1. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jacob Stallings. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one sliced foul. 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
Now here is Luis Arias.
As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org.
Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And a pitch. That one off the mark, 1-0.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball out to center field. Chisholm settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, DJ.
Now it's DJ Stewart. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
On the ground. On to first. 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, and now Jorge Soler.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a pitch. Going 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
That one ripped left field. Mended. Raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That one's in there, 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a pitch. Got him. 2 out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In there for strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
This to third. Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. We go to the eighth, and stepping in for New York, Danny Mendick. And a pitch. Out to center. Chisholm on his way in. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One away.
The center fielder,
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. David Robertson appears to be getting loose. Shagwa getting cranked up as well. Ground ball right side. Arise. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
The wind of the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Arise on to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, down the third baseman, Jake Burger.
the third baseman, Burger.
The pitch. Slice down the right side.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And that's in there for strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's to third. Beatty to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. This one popped up. Baden puts the squeeze on that one, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. It's the ninth, and we are tied. So the Marlins go with a new arm, David Robertson.
Number 19, David Robertson.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Wastes no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
No outs. Runner at first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Out towards right center field. Sanchez gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And a swing and a miss.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lifted in the air, right center field. Chisholm has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Brett Beatty. Now fly ball to right center. Chisholm under this one. And that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we still have no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the shortstop, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
Senga back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just off the inside edge. And he deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Line drive. Base hit. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with 1 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Now a move being made at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, John Birdie. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. And now here is Luis Arias. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond, and they got him.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And now he looks it back to second. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The winning run on second base. Fought off foul. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Fortes. He takes over behind the plate.
now catching.
Making a move at second base. Mets going with a pinch runner. Daniel Vogelback. And welcome back. We're in extras here. And now Francisco Alvarez.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm on the move. bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in the play. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
And now the right fielder, DJ Stewart. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. And that one pulled foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Danny Mendick digs in now. In the air, right field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Rafael Ortega. And first offering is fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Strike two.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Alvarez, the runner at third. Stewart at first. One gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ripped into right center. Base hit. One run is in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
New pitcher for the Marlins, JT Jaguar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. As he waves it that way.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Hit hard on the ground is short. Wendell fires over to first. And that takes care of Alonso. That ends the frame. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. So coming into the game now on defense, Omar Narvaez. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. And at the plate for Miami, Josh Bell. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Hoeing, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 62 warming up as well. The 0-2. Got him! And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins, known for his late-inning heroics. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Mendick makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Burger.
And now for the Marlins, Jake Burger.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And there's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Man at second. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Soler stands at second with 2 gone. Out to short. Lindor. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished where he started.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.